Mzee's will was. So hapo katikati sasa ikawa ni kizungumkuti. We are trying to balance between the will of the late, the reality of where he is, the requirements of culture, the state, the church. So there were tensions all over the place. That we are here Sunday to pay our last respects to Raila Odinga is an act of God. Na tunashukuru Mungu kwamba imetusaidia tufikishe hapa. Finally, as I must say this to the people of our nation, because this is the assignment that the Honorable Raila Odinga and I will mention who else were working on. Mumesikia Mama Aida Odinga vile ameongea. Amesema Raila was very concerned about our country and the state of our development. All of us know that Raila kept on telling us about South Korea, about Malaysia, about Singapore, and about those countries that were with Kenya 60 years ago. And he was very concerned that Kenya was still a third world country. You have heard from Haida herself. It was a major concern for the Honorable, the late Prime Minister. And wacha niwaeleze wa Kenya, the last 3 months, I have been engaging deeply with the former Prime Minister. And I want to say, when I first declared that I was going to run for president in 2005, among the people who encouraged me, then, when it was not even thinkable that I would be anything, was Raila Odinga. The last 3 months, we sat together and we agreed with Raila. And I want to say here in front of his body, we agreed with him that we must do whatever it takes to get Kenya out of this third world status and move it to the first world. We sat down with this man here. Na tukakubaliana na huyu Raila Amolo Odinga mwenyewe akatumana yule Hino, Professor Hino, akuje Kenya. Hino came here almost a month ago for us to agree on the plan that is going to get Kenya out of this mess. Nyinyi mnajua hapa Siaya sasa iko mpango ya nuclear energy, kwa sababu Raila alisema hatuwezi kuwa ni nchi ambayo tunaweza kusonga mbele if we do not have enough energy. And Raila proposed that we should at least generate another 10,000 megawatts. Let me say this because there is no other moment for me to say this when he is here with us. The same Honorable Raila Odinga agreed with me that we must extend the SGR from Naivasha through Siaya here to Malaba. He also agreed with me that we must extend a dual carriageway from Rironi through Nakuru, through Eldoret to Malaba, and also through Kericho to Kisumu to Malaba. And we agreed with him on how we are going to build a new airport and how we are going to expand our infrastructure. Haya ni mambo niseme mbele yenu, the late akiwa hapa. Na tukakubaliana na yeye tutawazungumzia viongozi wetu wa bunge tuanze kuelewana. Na nikakubaliana na yeye kwamba pia nitamtafuta rais wa 4 Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. And I want to say here to you, Baba, we agreed, me and you, that I would look for President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I booked an appointment. I sat down with President Uhuru Kenyatta, and we discussed what I had discussed with Prime Minister about the future of our country, how to think big, how to get rid of the average and the usual and the normal and the ordinary, so that we can stretch this nation to the extraordinary and to the excellent. And you remember, President Uhuru Kenyatta, I came to your office, I sat down with you, I explained to you what I had discussed with my brother, Prime Minister, and I want to thank you immensely that you shared in putting this country together, eliminating division and tribalism, and making sure that we can forge a unity that would lift Kenya from a third world status to a first world status. Ndugu zangu waombolezaji, Mama Aida, I have discharged my responsibility to a friend, to a brother, to my mentor, a man I went to his school. Wengi walijaribu kuniambia ya kwamba Raila hakukuwa rais, kwa hivyo heshima yake ishushwe chini kidogo. Mimi nikawaambia hata kama hakuwa rais, he was the people's president. Na kwa hivyo apatiwe heshima ya kutoshana na rais. Ndugu zangu, mimi sitaki kusema kuzidi hapo. Nataka nimheshimu Mama Aida kwa kutusaidia kuchunga huyu kiongozi wetu, watoto wake by standing with their father, familia nzima ya Jaramogi for the contribution they have made and for allowing Raila to be part and parcel of many families, not just the Jaramogi family. He became part of the family of Kenya. Today here we have leaders from across Kenya who associate with Raila Odinga, who have been mentored by Raila Odinga, who are supporters of Raila Odinga. I must thank his security people, Maurice Ogeta especially. Thank you very much, Maurice, for standing with Raila always. I remember Maurice, in our days of ODM, this Maurice used to wipe our shoes when we came late from campaign. Maurice, I want to tell you, Government of Kenya, as we look after Raila's legacy, you too will stand guard with us to look after Raila's legacy. Together with all the other people who worked with Baba. To this community, I want to assure you that by God's grace, we're going to journey together in the footsteps and in the direction that our friend and brother Raila Odinga has pointed to us. And I will not betray the course upon which I have agreed with him. Asanteni sana, poleni nyinyi wote, rest in peace. Raila Amolo Odinga, our leader, our brother. Thank you very much.
Now, thank you, Your Excellency. And allow me now to just give the exit protocol. before I invite the right Professor Professor David Cordia to lead us in a closing.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit, I'm gonna stay there.